Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana Mucha and I am the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. And today, together with our beautiful professional psychologist Olesya Bolichenko, we will touch a very tricky topic. It's a very touchy topic, so get ready. I have heard it so many times from our potential clients and from our subscribers that women are just way more mature than men. So of course a 25 years old girl can be a good match, a wonderful match for a gentleman in his 40s or in his 50s. Olesya, do you have something to say about it?
Yes, it can be truth if we are talking about boys and girls in their teens. So she is 12 years old, for example, and he is 12 years old, and yes, in this couple she will be more mature than he is. But if we are talking about women and men in their 30s, 40s, 50s years old, it doesn't work because when we are in our 20s, we have a very different social roles. So we are not only a student, or we are not only a daughter or a son of our parents, but we have work, we have very different life experience. And because of this life experience, all people get very different lessons in their life. And because of this, we get older and we get more wise in different
areas.
Yes. So if we are talking about ladies in their 30s and, for example, gentlemen in their 50s, it can be a very big difference.
I can think right now of a story. There was a girl who entered our office several years ago, and she was telling me that she was dating this guy and that she has found out that he was married and he has 2 small kids, and he has told her like many lies that he's in love with her and he will divorce his wife and they will be together and blah blah blah. And then she tells me that she has realized that she has wasted 2 years of her life and now she wants to start fresh from the scratch. And I tell her that okay, we can fill in the form and then she will have an interview with our psychologist and we can speak about the type of man she is looking for. And then I have asked her about her passport, and it turns out she is 17. So at 17, for 2 years, she is in relationship with a married man, much older. She told me he was 30 or 31. I'm not discussing right now what type of a person is that man, but I'm talking about the situation.
And this lady too?
Yes. Anyway, the same day, another girl who is 28 years old enters our office, and they look pretty much alike. So I can't tell that, for example, this girl is 11 years younger than the other. So they are dressed in the same style. They both take care about their looks. And the 28 years old girl tell me that she has traveled to India, she has traveled to Canada, and she works for an international company. She learns after Canada French and she speaks English, and now she feels that finally she wants to date again, but pretty much she doesn't know how to do it because her last serious relationship were in high school. And now she wants to approach this question, because when I have asked her what type of a man she would like to meet, she told me that, oh, I want someone sweet, I want someone smart, and pretty much I don't know what I want because I don't have this experience. So can you tell that, for example, she is more juvenile regarding her dating strategy than the 17 years old girl? I wouldn't say that you can compare it. If you speak about total life experience, 28 years old girl has much more life experience. She has traveled, she speaks the languages, she has a job, she has a career, she has been abroad. She is not very experienced in relationship, but she will go on a few dates and she will learn what she finds attractive and what she doesn't find attractive. In case with this 17 years old, can you tell that she's very mature about relationship? Dating a married man with 2 small kids, can you call it mature? Like, definitely no. So sometimes when I look at some men and women in their 40s, I think that okay, they are in their 40s, they are parents, they have to be more mature about their dating choices. They are not. To claim that girls are more mature than boys, I think men have created this excuse to let them believe they can date younger. I agree with Alessia when you talk about teens. For example, my daughter, she's 2, and when I compare how she can speak in comparison to boys her age, who are also 2, wow, she can build sentences. They can't.
But she is 2 years
she's 2.
old.
If we are talking about a young gentleman who is 25 and a lady who is 25, Alessia?
No, I can't say that girls will be more mature than boys in the same age. It's not true.
A lot can add to the level of the maturity. For example, if the person has a university degree, or if the person has traveled abroad, or the circle of friends. But
it's about life experience. It's not about age.
But you have to gain this life experience. You have to have the time to get this life experience. You have to grow as a person, and to claim that she is very mature because she is a girl. So at 22, she will be at the same level as a gentleman who, for example, is a CEO of a company and he is like 38.
When she is 22, she just opened the life for her. She doesn't know what she wants from life. She doesn't know where to go. And when a person is 38 years old, he knows what he wants.
Hopefully.
Yes.
We both know that there are people in their late 30s and 40s who have no idea what to do with life. And if we are speaking, for example, about the age gap 37 and 57, 20 years of an age gap, the gentleman is 57, the lady is 37. Can you tell that she would be on the same level if we're speaking about maturity as the gentleman?
It depends on a lot of factors. I can't say yes or no. For example, if she is a parent and he is not a parent, they have a totally different life experience. But they will have a totally different expectations from life because of this very big age difference.
Can you speak a little bit about pros and cons for a gentleman?
Of course, there will be some benefits because of this age gap, and she is beautiful, she's young, she has a very strong body, beautiful body. But there will be a lot of factors that won't work for this relationship. She wants to have a life, and she wants to have some events in her life that he had in his past, and he doesn't want to have it right now because he had it in his life.
He can claim that he is ready for all such activities. He is ready to travel, he is ready to have kids.
I trust and I believe that that is true, but for what time? For a year, for 2 years, not for 20 years like she wants. So because of this, it won't work for a long-term relationship. It can work for one vacation, for example.
I know a couple, the gentleman was 57 and the lady was 40 when they have met and started dating. They are not my clients. And the lady, she had a very, I would say, interesting, rebellious years. She was married like 4 or 5 times, and she had financial problems because pretty much like her first husband was in the university, her second husband was also some random marriage, and then she was married to a very rich man, and unfortunately they got divorced, and there was another marriage. So anyway, she was 40, her kids were not talking to her, the kids were living with their fathers, and she had lots of loans since she was really used to luxurious lifestyle. Her, I don't remember, fourth or third husband was given her. And when she met this 57 years old gentleman, He has promised her to solve all her problems. And pretty much he has started taking care of her. So he paid her loans, he has helped her overcome all her mental issues, and she has forgiven herself that she was not a good mother. He has paid for her therapy, and she has relocated with him to Switzerland, and they are happily married still, even though the gentleman is he's now in his late 60s and he has some health issues. She is still with him, but in their relationship he was more like a father she never had, and he was taking care of her and she has let him take care of her. She had so many marriages and she has so many love affairs and love stories in her life, so I don't know, maybe she was secretly craving stability and she wanted someone to help her out, but their case is unique.
But
So-
it's about father, not about lovers.
Well, they are married.
Yes.
Thanks God I haven't been to their bedroom, so I don't know what is happening there, but he has really helped her out. If he was not well off, I don't know if this relationship would work out actually. So let's return to our topic to finalize it all. Alessia, are girls more mature than boys, and it makes a 25 years old female a perfect match for, let's
No.
say, a 45 years old male?
No, I can't say that this is true. I can't say that girls, yes, girls, they are more mature than boys. But boys and girls, it's about teen. But if we are talking about ladies and gentlemen, no.
I would say that gentlemen in their 40s, 50s, 60s and 70s, of course it's never too late to fall in love and to meet someone special, but you have to keep in mind how old you are and you have to think about this age. You can't take it out of the equation and claim that age is just a number. It's not just a number and it matters. And if, for example, you are 50 and you have spent the first part of your life getting an education, traveling, building a career, and you didn't get a chance to marry a 20 years old girl, you have to understand that pretty much right now when you are 50, you are on a different stage and you have to look at all the options. If you want to have kids, you can have them with a lady in her late 30s, early 40s, and pretty much you have to do it quick, because when you will be 55, a lady who is in her late 30s, early 40s, pretty much she will consider that the age gap is too big, and there are so many ways, there are so many kids that are looking for parents. So it's not just about what you want, it is also about what is possible and what is healthy at your exact case. Alessia, do you want to add something?
No.
Then we will wish all our subscribers love from Diolli.com.
With love.